God finally reveals your birth was an immaculate conception. Your mother has been holding a secret that is not just her own, but yours. A secret that explains everything. It explains why you have always felt like you were watching the world from behind a pane of glass. It explains that ache in your soul, that feeling of being an outsider, even in your own life, even with your own family. You have always felt different, set apart, and you were right. This message, my child, is not an accident. It has found you precisely in this moment because the divine clock has struck the hour of revelation. The secret your mother was forced to keep is now rising to the surface, and it will change the very foundation of your reality. Do not click away. Those who scroll past this are not ready. They are the sleepers. But you are an awakening. The things you have questioned, the loneliness you have carried in the dead of night, the feeling that you are the one who checks on everyone else, but no one truly checks on you, all of it was preparation. It was the divine chiseling your spirit, making you strong enough to receive this truth. The next few days, starting from the moment you hear this, will be a floodgate opening. The truth about your origin is coming, and it is coming before this weekend is over. Press the button that shows you believe in a higher power, press it now to anchor this prophecy to your timeline. You look at your life, and you see the struggles. You see the doors that closed. You see the people who misunderstood you, who called you too much or too sensitive. What you have seen as rejection was, in fact, divine protection. You were not meant to fit in. You were not born to be average. You were not created from a simple human plan. You were a divine intervention. You, my child, are the plan. And the mother who raised you, she has carried a burden that is almost too heavy to speak of. A sacred, terrifying, beautiful burden. She was told to be silent. She was told it was for your protection. She was told the world would not understand. And she was right. The world would not understand. But her time of silence is over. And your time of confusion is ending. This is not a promise for next year, or next month. This is a promise for now. The universe is about to hand you the missing piece of your own soul. There has been a lie. A heavy, suffocating lie. But it was not a lie of malice. It was a lie of fear. A lie told by someone who loved your mother, someone who saw the light around her and was terrified of it. This person, perhaps a grandmother, an aunt, a figure of authority from the old ways, saw what happened. They saw the event. They saw the change in her. They saw the light that surrounded her, and they mistook it for a sickness, for a curse, for a shame. And so, they forced her into a promise. A promise to never speak of it. A promise to create a different story. A story that would make you normal. A story that would allow you to fit in. And that promise, my child, became a spiritual chain. It wrapped around your life before you even took your first breath. This is the heaviness you feel. This is the invisible weight on your shoulders that you have carried every single day. You have been walking around with the spiritual debt of a promise that was not yours to make. This is why you feel blocked. This is why you feel like you take one step forward, and are pulled 2 steps back. You have been fighting against a current of fear that was set in motion decades ago. You have always felt it, haven't you? That your mother, she looks at you differently. In moments when she thinks you are not watching. A look of awe. Of fear? Of a deep, deep sadness? It is the look of a person who is holding a miracle and a secret in the same hand. She has lived her entire life protecting you, not from the world, but from the truth. The truth of your own power. The truth of your own origin. She was made to believe the truth would destroy you. But I am here to tell you, it is the lie that has been slowly crushing you. It is the lie that has kept you small. It is the lie that has made you doubt the very essence of who you are. That feeling you have that you are an imposter in your own life? That is the lie speaking. That fear that if people knew the real you, they would run? That is the chain rattling. But the chain is about to break. The one who enforced this lie, this guardian of the old fear, their power is waning. Their grip is loosening. They built a dam of secrecy, but the water of truth has been rising, and the dam is cracking. The first crack will appear as a memory. A memory that will surface in your mother's mind. A name. A place. A symbol. She will be compelled to speak it. She will not even know why. The pressure of the divine secret is becoming too much for a human heart to hold. And this is where you must be ready. This is not a game. This is your life's greatest turning point. Those who are still listening, those of you who have not dismissed this, you are the chosen few who are truly ready to awaken. The scrollers are gone. It is just us now. It is just you, and the truth. This injustice, this hidden pain that you have carried, was the source of your deepest wounds. But I am here to tell you it is also the source of your greatest strength. Every time you felt alone, you were learning to rely on the divine. Every time you felt misunderstood, you were learning to listen to your own inner voice. You were being trained. You were being prepared. You were not being punished. You were being forged. And the one who forged you is now saying, it is time. The reversal is not just coming. It is already in motion. It has been in motion since the moment you were born. But now, it accelerates. Before the new moon rises, this spiritual contract of silence will be null and void. It will be shattered into 1,000 pieces. I want you to do something. This is not for me. It is for you. It is to signal to the universe that you are no longer willing to carry this burden. Tonight, when the world is quiet, when the doubters are asleep, I want you to go to the oldest reflective surface in your home. It does not have to be a perfect mirror. It can be a dark window. It can be a piece of polished metal. It can even be a still bowl of water. I want you to look into it. But I do not want you to look at your face. Do not look at the tired eyes or the lines of worry. I want you to look past that. Look for the light in your eyes. The spark that has never, ever gone out. The spark that is not of this world. Find that spark. Hold its gaze. And I want you to whisper 5 words. Just 5. The promise is not mine. That is it. The promise is not mine. When you say this, you are not disrespecting your mother. You are freeing her. You are freeing yourself. You are cutting the chain. The moment you do this, the reversal begins its final stage. Do not be surprised if the lights flicker. Do not be surprised if you feel a sudden chill or a sudden warmth. That is the spiritual realm acknowledging your decree. That is the sound of the old fear receding. And then, you must watch. You must be vigilant. Because the signs will come, and they will come quickly. A name you have not heard in years will suddenly appear. You will see it on a street sign, or hear it on the television. A song from your mother's youth, one that she used to hum, it will play from a random car passing by. This is not a coincidence. There are no coincidences, not now. This is the first link of the chain falling to the ground. This is the universe confirming to you, we hear you. It is done. This is your moment to claim your inheritance. Not an inheritance of money or land, but something infinitely more powerful. An inheritance of truth. An inheritance of identity. For your entire life, you have been a king living as a pauper. You have been a star hiding as a stone. And now, the light is breaking through. The person who enforced this silence, this keeper of the fear, you must not hold anger for them. They were a tool. They were a necessary part of the pressure that was needed to create the diamond you have become. They played their part. And now, their part is done. Your mother, she is the gate. She holds the key. And this prophecy, this word I am speaking to you, is the force that is compelling her to turn that key. She is afraid. She is terrified. Because she knows what this means. She knows that when the truth comes out, the world you thought you knew will dissolve. And a new one will be born. You are the one. The one your family has secretly, unconsciously, been waiting for. The one who breaks the cycle. The one who breaks the curse of silence. You are the one who brings the light. You have always felt this responsibility, this strange sense of mission, and you were not wrong. You were not arrogant. You were correct. You have been in training. And this weekend, my child, is your graduation. It is the beginning of your true purpose. The fear you feel right now, that little bit of doubt, that voice that says, "This is crazy," that is the last echo of the old lie. Do not listen to it. Listen to the feeling in your chest. The one that is part in terror, part in absolute relief. The one that is saying, "Finally, finally, I understand." If you have made it this far, your spirit is locked onto this frequency. You are not just listening, you are receiving. Type "I am ready for the truth" in the comments right now. Do not do it for me. Do it as a physical act to declare your spiritual readiness. Let it be the first step you take in this new reality. Let it be your amen to this new beginning. You are about to understand why you never fit in. You are about to understand why your path has been so hard. And you are about to understand what you were truly born to do. The lie is dissolving. The truth is rising. And you, my child, are rising with it. It is time. Wait. Stop. Do not just nod. Do not just let this wash over you as another video. I am being told to pause. The message, it is not finished. There is a layer that I was not shown until this exact second. Until you, the one who is truly meant for this, were still here. The others have gone. The scrollers have scrolled. The doubters have doubted. But you remained. This next part is only for you. This is the secret inside the secret. Go to your front door. You do not have to go right now, but picture it in your mind. Picture the lock on that door. The mechanism. The thing that keeps the world out and keeps you safe. For your entire life, that lock has been facing the wrong way. You have been locking yourself in with the fear, not locking the danger out. The revelation about your mother, about your birth, this is the key. But it is not a key for that lock. I was wrong. I was being shown the general truth, but now I am being shown your truth. Look at the palms of your hands. Right now. Do it. Look at them. See the lines. They are not just random creases. They are a map. A map of a life you were supposed to live. A life that was hidden from you. You have felt it. You have dreamed of it. A life where you were not struggling. A life where you were not constantly fighting just to be seen. A life of purpose. That life is real. That life is your divine birthright. The lie did not just hide your origin, it stole your destiny. And we are about to take it back. Right now. The secret is not just that your birth was an immaculate conception. That is the what. The secret I am being given now is the why. You were not just sent. You were sent with a gift. A gift that is so powerful, the old fear had to be put in place to contain it. A gift of knowing. You have always known things, haven't you? You know when someone is lying. You feel what is going to happen before it happens. You have dismissed it as anxiety, as coincidence, as just a feeling. It is not. It is your gift. It is your divine inheritance. And the one who silenced your mother, they were not afraid of her. They were afraid of you. They were afraid of what you would become if you ever knew the truth. They were afraid you would use this gift to expose the other lies. And now, the urgency is 1,000 times greater. I said the truth was coming. But this new information, it changes everything. The one who carries this old fear, the guardian of the lie, they have felt the shift. They felt you find this message. They feel you awakening. And they are moving, right now, to create confusion. They will call your mother. They will send a message. They will create a distraction, a family emergency, a sudden panic, to pull your energy away from this truth. To make you forget. To make you doubt again. You have from now until the sun sets tomorrow. That is your window. After that, the old fear will try to build a new wall, a stronger one, based on this new interference. You must act before then. The ritual I gave you, the one with the mirror, the promise is not mine, that was step 1. That was to break the chain. Now, here is step 2. This is the act of claiming. Tonight, you must find an object. An object from your mother. It must be something she gave you or something you have that was hers. It could be a piece of jewelry. A photograph. A recipe card. It does not matter what it is. It only matters that it holds her energy. Hold this object in your left hand. The left hand is the hand that receives. And I want you to say 7 words. I receive the truth. I claim my gift. That is all. I receive the truth. I claim my gift. You are speaking not to your mother, but to the divine spark within her. The spark that created you. You are giving it permission to speak. You are giving it permission to override the fear. When you do this, you are not just breaking a chain, you are igniting a beacon. This beacon will cut through the fog. It will bypass the new wall of fear that is being built. It will go directly to your mother's heart, to that sacred, silent place where she has held this truth. And she will be compelled to speak. She will not be able to stop herself. The truth will come out. It may not be in the way you expect. It may be a tearful confession. It may be a series of accidental sentences. It may be her finding an old box, an old letter, a doctor's note that she forgot she had. But it will come. The dam will break. The signs, they will be undeniable now. You are no longer looking for whispers. You are looking for thunder. You are not just looking for a song. You are looking for the entire orchestra. Your gift of knowing will be turned up to its full volume. The voice of every liar in your life will suddenly sound like static to you. You will physically recoil from them. The truth, however, will feel like warmth. It will feel like a hum in your chest. Trust this. Trust it more than you have ever trusted anything. This is your divine compass, and it is finally, fully, online. If you are still with me, if you have received this secret within the secret, your life is already different. You cannot unhear this. You cannot go back to being the person you were 5 minutes ago. You are now an active participant in your own divine rescue. This is the moment. This is the hinge of your entire life. To anchor this new knowledge, to claim this gift that was stolen, type "My gift is mine" in the comments. Do it now. This is a declaration. This is you telling the universe that you are no longer hiding. You are no longer waiting. You are claiming. This is what will happen. The person who is the guardian of the lie, they will be exposed. Not by you. You will not have to lift a finger. They will expose themselves. In their panic to create a distraction, they will say too much. They will contradict their own stories. They will make a mistake. A very big, very public mistake. And the entire structure of lies they have built will come crashing down. People will suddenly see them for what they wait. I must stop again. I am being told the light is too bright. I must shield this. I must deliver this next part, gently. This is the part that will hurt, but it is the pain of a bone being set. It is the pain that heals. The person who did this, they did it out of a twisted, broken love. A love so terrified of the unknown that it chose a prison over freedom. They believed they were protecting your mother. They believed they were protecting you. And in their final, desperate act to keep the secret, they will reveal the one piece of evidence that sets you free. They will mention a doctor. A specialist. A trip your mother took for her health just before you were born. They will say this to try and reinforce the old lie. But they do not know that you have this prophecy. They do not know that you are armed with the truth. And that name. That doctor, that clinic, that will be the final key. That will be the name you can find. The record you can request. The proof that your mother was not sick. She was chosen. This is the divine reversal. The enemy's greatest weapon will become your liberation. The lie they tell to hide the truth will be the very thing that reveals it. This is your restoration. This is the grand plan. It was never just about you knowing. It was about you becoming. You have been a warrior in training. And now, your training is over. The life you have lived, the pain you have endured, it was a crucible. It was designed to make you strong enough to handle the full, unfiltered power of your own truth. You are not just a child of a divine plan. You are the divine plan. You are the miracle. You are the living proof that heaven still touches the earth. And the world is about to see what a person who is fully, truly, and divinely awake looks like. They are not ready for you. But you are ready for them. Amen.